Mike Mixer is in the building.
Shit, so real. Yeah. It was trials and tribulations for niggas like that put themselves in those situations. So, I don't mean to sound selfish at all. Like, God knows He done gave me like 1,000,003-second chances. But, you know, it comes a point in your life, nigga, where you gotta realize, nigga, like, you gotta check yourself, like, nigga, I did that. I made that mistake, nigga. King, I get clean and my women out of sight. I'm just trying to get rich overnight. I've been working on my dribble, getting it right. If I stand up on my period, I'm a strike level. I'm Spider-Man, then I turn a Venom. But the weather cold, I come on up. I'm murder, cold, killer. Heartbreak kid, I took cold heart. It's so God, and my father told me, stand up, don't you show no fear. Why? If I got it, I won't go nowhere. Nah, West Side nigga, in this city, ain't no go nowhere. Can't let another man make you feel like you can't go nowhere. Keep that right up. You gotta understand that though. Right? No niggas got pride, niggas got paper, niggas got shit going on. You take care of niggas, but listen. You understand that? You're a human being, you're a grown ass man. Like, never let another man make you feel like you love them. Stick your chest up, nigga. You know what's the home invasion? Brother made a bottle for the baby while they tied a nigga up. They doing a break-in, crazy. I can't make this up, you check the facts in here. Get a nigga touched, I leave right out and come right back in up. Them actual factuals, black and demo get tactical. I've been getting rich, name popping, but I'm with the cracking crew. Don't make them come ask for you. 600 blood, NDA, top of people, this the avenue. Don't panic, fool. We know the niggas, shout out the passenger. You ain't made a arm, we come, we gon' come after you. You get that? Like, you get that? Like, that's gonna come back around, bitch ass nigga.
Well. That song really bumping. I don't know if y'all like it or not. Really doesn't matter if y'all like it or not. Because I like it. He said some real stuff. Tuesday talk. Hey, for real though. The title is Unwritten Rules. Before we get into the title and me, I guess giving certain scenarios on the title for this week, I just want to say I pray for everybody that lost somebody in the last week or two, for the stuff that's been going on in my city and in the world, but specifically my city. A lot of stuff been going on around here, and a lot of people been in fear and scared. Where one, I don't know how y'all go around the city, but I can't be in fear or be scared of who I am, and I cannot stop or be knocked off of what I have going on. Two, I was talking to someone. So I talk to a lot of people, communicate with a lot of people. And some people be like, my schedule ain't as busy as yours, or I don't have to do 1,000,001 things. I only have to do this, this, and that. And I made a comment and said, well, I'm trying to be wealthy. I'm trying to make dreams come true. And they came back and said, you don't have to do all those things to make dreams come true. But I do know that when we talk to real time, when you ever heard a real time billionaire or people that owns acres like Rick Ross and certain people like that own stuff, they never said they had a break. They always said they was busy and always trying to put their foot and hands in any and everything to make more happen. So for you people who think that to be successful is only a little bit you could do and it requires one thing, no. If you got free time on your hand, there's too much time on your hand. The only time you should have on your hands is to go to sleep. And you shouldn't stop until you made it to the top. And even when you get to the top, you still got to work to stay at the top. Uh, I really can't remember who the person was that was like that, but if they watch this or ever see this, it's always good to work. And as I start talking to other people, I thought about what they said. I was like, maybe they could be right that you could have some type of free time to chill. You don't have to do as many things that I do to make sure that I'm successful at working, whether it's on my craft or helping the community out. But God gave me a gift to coach basketball or to mentor people or to work on my game or to train people. And I feel like that's all on the back end. It's multiple jobs. And a couple people that told me like, you somebody that do stuff behind the scenes and in front of the scenes, and the stuff you do, you don't believe in being complacent or being okay with the minimum. And as I thought about it, I was like, I'm glad that confirmation came because I didn't want to come off on that person that's always debating and arguing because everybody know and say that's what I love to do, debate and argue. But a lot of people come back and say, bro, you say a lot of real stuff or a lot of truthful stuff. But like I said, what that was just something that was on my heart with the city and with it, like be complacent, don't be complacent, don't be settled. Uh, like the song said, don't ever let a man tell you what you can't do. So I didn't want to be the man who tell you that you can't be successful at what you're doing. But I do want to be the man to tell you that if you want to get somewhere in life, it's gonna take a lot of work. The next topic with me is um sometime when we talk about the journeys and the stories, when you getting so close to a big journey or a big beginning, a lot of things start going bad. And it's up on you to still try to find the positive in things. Or when you try and change your life over and do better, the bad try to get you to stay on that side. And it's up on you to stay solid and strong and to keep striving. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say is uh during these last few months, a lot of stuff have changed in my life for the better. And uh, even when I put my pride aside in the last week or two and confronted people, said some of the things, some people I noticed that a lot of them didn't know how to react to what I said or how I said it or how I was a man enough to say it because it had never been done before. But I'm all about trying new things and making things happen. Uh, I'm also about making sure that I'm trying my best to be prepared to help other people out. With all that being said, unwritten rules. So the first thing on unwritten rules is getting the ride, you give gas. This is an unwritten rule. Now, I know sometimes you could get a ride from a friend, brother, cousin, one time, maybe two. And it's because they love you, you know what I'm saying? It's because they like, man, you need something, I got you. But when you constantly got to keep giving the ride and you never offer gas or you never mind threw the money in the cup holder because you know a person might not take it in front of you, be like her, and they be like, nah. They saying nah because in reality, man, they probably just like my cash drop it off or throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? It's an unwritten rule though. When a person keep giving you a ride or doing something, come on, bro. It's already understood. You gotta put gas in the car, bro. You gotta give them some type of gas because you're making them use more gas than what they using, and you could be using a time where they could be using it on something else, whether it's going to another job or going to pick somebody else up or the turn they schedule. You know what I'm saying? They'll take a sacrifice to pick you up. That is an unwritten rule. So if you're getting rides multiple times for sure, get some gas or buy them folks something to eat or you know what I'm saying? When y'all go out, it's on you when you come up. Or you let them know, bro, I ain't got it right now, I'm gonna get it later. But don't just be, can you come get me? Man, you please come get me. Or you on the way, man, come get me. You know what I'm saying? And it's never, here goes something on gas. Like that's how you prevent from killing a friendship, a brotherhood, blood, family connection, whatever. Like it's the principles, you know what I'm saying? That's an unwritten rule. Next unwritten rule, getting help all the time, you get a gift, you get them a gift. So if someone helping you all the time, if someone sacrificing for you, it's nothing wrong with getting them a small gift showing appreciation. If someone always looking out for you or doing something, an unwritten rule is you show appreciation. Don't just let them keep giving, 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 and you never trying to get them nothing back. I know sometimes we go through something where we low and going through and struggling, but at certain points, God, higher power bless you to be able to give back to them. Sometimes it ain't even gotta be something physical. It could be some words like, bro, I really appreciate you. I really love you. As soon as I get to this now, I got you, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I hope I ain't messing up what you got going on, bro. I'm thankful for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let a person know or show a person that you appreciate them. That's an unwritten rule. If a person constantly giving and helping you and doing something, it's no point to say, man, send them some hard, bro. I just think about you, bro. I really appreciate you, bro. You've been a lifesaver in my life. And if I ain't got it, I hope God bless you. Like, that's an unwritten rule. Come on now. Like, it ain't that hard to do that. And it ain't that hard to notice when somebody doing for you. You know what I'm saying? On to the next. You notice a person do for you and be there for you. Like I said, you surprise them and ask them what they want. Another thing, yeah, you can surprise them, bro. Or ask them what they want, what they like, you know what I'm saying, what they don't like. And just pop up with something, you know what I'm saying? Show appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't gotta be big time now. If you able to afford something big time, do that. But don't ever run an angel off or run somebody out that's willing. Of course, when they're an angel, they don't want nothing in return because God using them. But it's also good to keep rewarding them because now you know you got somebody there for if you ever have a hard time. You know what I'm saying? And I know for a fact I got a couple people that I always thank and love. You know what I'm saying? Like Coach Landry, Coach Will, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple other people, you know what I'm saying? But I can always, Coach Meg, it's certain people on Miss Johnny, like it's certain people, momentary, God mamas, like that. If I ever text them right now, it's, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes they might ask what you need it for, sometimes they don't, but you know what I'm saying? Like, and as always, I appreciate you, thank you, or I try to do something for them back, you know what I'm saying? Oh, here go your better days, or here go this and that, because I know, like, good people hard to come back. You know what I'm talking about? Like, good people hard to come back. Uh, Next part thing, you coming if you don't know. Oh my God, this one tough. So another unwritten rule: if you don't automatically know 100%, at least 90% or something, do not try to plead your case and argue and debate with somebody. Unwritten rule. Why is you wasting your energy and bro? Nah, bro, this and that happened, and you don't fully know. And I ain't talking about you got a glimpse, you got an idea. This might have happened last time, but that don't mean the same situation happened this time. Or you think you know, or somebody could have probably told you that never been around. Wait till you know for sure. A lot of time we be debating and arguing and wasting energy or killing friendships or connections over the smallest stuff. And I could testify I did it a couple of times that I figured or assumed I knew, and I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And if it was one of you that's watching, I was wrong. But a lot of times when I do debate, I make sure I know, and I'm able to pull it up on Google, Instagram, Facebook, and I had to stop sending the picture to prove it because people weren't mentally strong to know like he just showing me like okay it ain't no petty stuff like oh I'm showing you wrong it was just to make you know so if it come across to somebody else you got to prove to show them that's what I basically was doing but a lot of y'all look at it as oh I'm trying to be a butthole and just prove you wrong this way or show you up nah I'm just getting you the proof that I got you know what I'm saying you know what I'm saying but that's an unwritten rule stop trying to plead your case and do stuff if you don't have 100% validation or proof on what's going on. Like, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to say, oh, for real, cool, or I thought this. Or you could at least say, I thought, or you could at least say, well, you know what I'm saying? I really don't know, but I feel like, or you could be right, or bro, you could be right, or yes, man, you right, or we both probably got some valid points in, you know what I'm saying? We really want to know. And we can move on, but don't, bro, I'm telling you, or this, and that, and you really don't know unwritten rule. You doing too much. Too much. Another unwritten rule. When when it's somebody you fool with, or somebody so a lot of people be want validation off of comment on their picture, like their picture, share their picture, etc. But when it's your blood your homeboy, somebody you rock with. Unwritten rule: you never ever share somebody else or like somebody else stuff before you do your own family or blood, best friend, cuz. There's an unwritten rule. If I post something today in my mind, people don't like it, and then I look on somebody else's stuff and they liked it or commented on it, yo, you done failed the unwritten rule test. How you gonna like somebody else's stuff who you ain't never stayed with, ain't never fed you, ain't never picked you up or whatever, but you didn't like mine, and I noticed it. Now, some people might say that's petty. Some people might not say that's petty, but that's an unwritten rule. You never show love to somebody else when you got somebody in your face that do whatever they can for you. There's no way I should get somewhere and share somebody else stuff and my own homeboy stuff I didn't share. Unwritten rule. And if you doing that or you'd have done that, you really fake and opt out. Unwritten rule. You know what I'm saying? If you could go on your best friend, brother, sister stuff, or somebody you close with, and you ain't liked it, some of that stuff, and you like the other folks stuff that you only seen out in the streets, unwritten rule, you fail. Real talk, you fail. We go out in public and I'm short a few dollars, and you quick to give somebody else instead of me. Unwritten rule, especially if we locked in or been around each other. Unwritten rule. I go on and on with this unwritten rules stuff because it be a lot of unwritten rules that, of course, it ain't written down, but y'all know what's up. You know what I'm saying? You no matter if it's a street code, family code, house code, everybody got the same code. You look out for the ones that look out for you. You give to the ones that give to you. You watch how certain people act. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, all I'm saying is with the topic on unwritten rules, watch what you do. Even if I want to go into basketball, unwritten rule, if I go down, take a shot, miss. Go down, take another shot, miss. A lot of coaches tell you that you shouldn't take another shot until you get a assist, rebound, free throw layup or something before you take another shot. That's not written in no book in the world, but every player and coach know that unwritten rule. Another unwritten rule. If somebody foul you hard in free play, you might as well get ready for for you to get fouled back. Those are unwritten rules. Another unwritten rule. We go to relationships. What's done in the dark will come to light. So if you're doing a lot of stuff in the dark, it's gonna come to light. Unwritten rule. Another unwritten rule. If you're a hustler for the longest and you think you're gonna do it your whole life, two things. You're gonna go to jail or you're gonna go to grave. A lot of people be blessed to make it out before that time come. Not saying that's gonna happen to you because you can make it out and change your life, but unwritten rules, it only lasts for so long. That's another unwritten rule. It only lasts for so long. Another unwritten rule. Uh, it's only a certain amount of time that a person gonna allow you to use them, no matter if they the slowest or the smartest. Unwritten rule. It's only a certain amount of time. It could be 5 years, it could be 5 months, it could be 2 weeks, but it's only a certain amount of time a person gonna allow you to get over. Another unwritten rule. If you go on a date with your lover and y'all take turns going out to eat, the person that doesn't pay pays the tip. It's no way the person who pay for the meal should pay the tip. You know what I'm saying? And if you date somebody who lies and say they ain't got the money or can't do it, then you need to just find somebody else, bro. Cause they trying to milk you, cake you. And I'd have been on this side too where I'd have got milked and caked, like trying to sacrifice and show a woman that I'm what she need or I'm capable. You know what I'm saying? But it don't work like that. Like I really kind of believe that a relationship is 50-50, 60-40, somewhere up in that range, 55-45. You know what I'm saying? Like we both give. It ain't no one man should give, the other shouldn't. Like Mm-mm. I feel like we both work and we both give. We both can elevate each other to another level. That's my belief. I don't know, other people have different beliefs, but the unwritten rule is they pay you tip. You know what I'm saying? Or if they give you a gift, you need to be trying to outdo them and give them a better gift when it's your time. You know what I'm saying? Them just unwritten rules. If y'all disagree, please comment. Please tag me. Please do whatever you want. I'm open minded. I'm willing to reply. I'm willing to have guests if y'all willing to come talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Talk on here with me. You know what I'm saying? We can have a real discussion. I'm really trying to have at least a couple people that want to have discussions with me on Tuesday. I don't think I have no more unwritten rules. I think I've talked about most all the unwritten rules. Uh, but again, stay prayed up in this world. I know there's people in other states and other cities that's been watching as well. Stay prayed up. Pray for me. I will pray for you. We could pray on the phone together. You could call me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about? We could send motivational quotes. You could tell me quotes. I could post them on the Better Days page, post them on my personal page. What we gotta do, you know what I'm saying, to survive and elevate in this world. If you got any ideas to help me and I got any to help you, we can all get in a group message. I'm willing to get in a big group message and send prayers, send motivation, send jokes, play games, whatever to make sure that we come together as one. You know what I'm talking about? Better Days motto, stay blessed, stay up, stay tuned. Again, unwritten rules. Don't be a part of the unwritten rules and you know them now. Make sure you do what you got to do to stay on the upside.